Honoring first responders, the Virginia Proud Weather Tour, sponsored by your neighborhood subway location.
Welcome back to Stop 4 of the Virginia Proud Weather Tour. We're live here in Covington, and let me wish all of you firefighters out there happy International Firefighters Day, May the 4th. Joining me now is the former chief. This is Jerry Burks. Jerry, you have been with this fire department since 1959. Tell us about the need for volunteers.
Well, Jeff, there's always a need for more firefighters. We like to add to our ranks with good young firefighters to replace older guys like me and some of our others. We're looking for people that have certain characteristics that make a good member. Those would be tradition, dedication, and sacrifice. And if we can get people that have those characteristics, we would have some really good members.
Yeah, so then come on and sign up, right?
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Jerry. And also joining me is now the active chief. This is Chief Kevin Pettit. Kevin, every town and city has a day that lives in infamy. You guys had one last year. Talk about the flooding last June.
Last June, when the flooding, rain started early that morning and kept continuing on about 3 o'clock that afternoon. The city was inundated with water, along with the western end of Alleghany County. The fire department spent most of that night helping on water rescues, evacuations, and that night we even had a structure fire caused by the flooding, along with a couple other small calls. So that night and then several days following that with the cleanup and everything, assisting residents, it was a pretty tedious task for us to take care of.
It's very rare that the National Weather Service actually issues a flood emergency, as they did for parts of West Virginia, and of course we're very close to West Virginia here. I covered that flooding, and I can tell you I've never seen damage like that ever from tornadoes or flooding. It's amazing what happened that day.
It is. The creeks, the Dunlap Creek in the western part of Alleghany County, which feeds into the city, came up rapidly even while we were assisting Dunlap with that call. The fast as the water came up and we were getting information back here to the city so they could start evacuating low-lying areas. It's like you said, the water at one point it came up past the headlights on the fire trucks and we couldn't even traverse across roadways that normally shouldn't have had water across them.
Well, thank you for your time, Chief Pettit. And reporting live here in Covington, I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. We'll be right back.